It may be the dream of many, but the career of a footballer is very short. So how do they prepare for the next phase of their life? From content creation to charity work, let's take a look at what some players are doing post-retirement. Hello and welcome to Football Now from Doha. In the modern day, top-level footballers are playing for longer than they ever have before. But the fact remains that they are still a long time retired once they finish. Once they leave the intensity of a footballing career behind, it can leave a bit of a hole in a player's life. So, how important is it to be prepared?
At the beginning, when you have to do the transition from football, to do some other things, either become a manager, sports director, or entrepreneur, for example, which is my case. Sometimes it's not so easy. The life can be difficult because you spend most part of your life playing football, dressing room, stadium, traveling, entertaining people at the weekends, and from one day to another, everything disappears. The crowd in the stage, you don't have it anymore cheering for you. You walk on the street, nobody knows who you are, and then you have to put your feet in the ground and start to think, I need to find another way. But the good thing was, while I was playing, I was preparing my life after football. I started to invest in real estate. I start to build other business. We run a hotel in my hometown, which is small town, but we run a business there. What's good for me is just bring my mentality as in sports to support the business, because start a new business is tough, as is sports.
Well, the good news is that these days there are more choices than ever for players post-retirement. Even 10 years ago, it felt like the only avenues available were either coaching or punditry. Now we're seeing players go into a wide range of second careers. Former Chelsea and Nigeria midfielder Mikel John Obi has found his calling in content creation. Mikel has complete control over his content and can interact directly with the most important people in football, the fans, on his podcast, The Obi-Wan.
I love it. And it's also that it's the closest that I am still to playing football. I talk about it, I interact with the fans, and that's something I never used to do while I was playing. But right now I have this platform whereby, I interact with the Chelsea fans, I interact with a lot of fans all across the world, and I feel like they're involved in what I'm doing, my next chapter in life. And that's something I never used to do while playing. And it's so nice to see that the fans wants to go with me to this journey, to this new journey. And like I said, I want to test myself. I want to make sure I break boundaries. There's limitless opportunity in the podcast industry, and I want to take advantage of that. Playing football, I want everything. I want to make sure I do the same in my new chapter.
While Mikel is smashing it in the world of content creation, one of his former Chelsea teammates, Claude Makelele, is helping to improve the future of the game. As an ambassador for the Generation Amazing Foundation, Claude is helping improve the infrastructure and sustainability of football in underdeveloped countries. It's a cause that's very close to his heart, thanks to his Zairian roots.
D'abord, mes parents ils viennent de l'Afrique. Donc, je suis né en Afrique et je crois que j'ai eu la même situation de la plupart des jeunes enfants qui sont nés en Afrique, qui sont arrivés en Europe pour avoir une meilleure vie. Donc, c'est un peu normal que je puisse intégrer ce genre de fondation. Et ce qu'ils sont en train de faire, c'est exceptionnel dans le sens où moi, quand j'ai commencé à jouer au foot, j'ai eu la possibilité que les gens m'aident, me tendent la main. Donc à partir du moment où ils m'ont tendu la main, ça a été exceptionnel pour moi pour pouvoir m'en sortir. Et donc je suis obligé de redonner ça à cette nouvelle génération parce que le monde a changé et c'est encore beaucoup plus difficile pour eux de pouvoir s'en sortir. Donc c'est pour ça que je suis très très à fond dans ce genre de projet.
For charities like Generation Amazing, the involvement of respected former players can make a huge difference. We caught up with Executive Director Nasser Al-Khoury to learn what impact it has to have someone like Makelele on board.
We met Claude in 2018 at Cas Open in Belgium, and it was interesting because we partnered with Cas Open because they had a huge refugee population around the club, but they didn't feel like they were integrated within the community in Eupen. So we created a concept called team integration, where we invited the refugees to play football at the club, and then they started working for the club. So they were volunteering, they were doing the ticketing, they were security, they were supporting the fans. It's so important that, we have legends like Claude that have, reached the top and now give back to the community. It's so important that, youth hear from these legends and hear not just the success story, but also the challenges that they faced and how they overcame those challenges. All of our ambassadors, whether it's David Beckham, whether it's Xavi, Claude Makelele, they inspire youth. They always kind of, share personal stories that really kind of move, people and kind of, inspire them to kind of do more, give them encouragement, again, help them overcome hardship or challenges. It's so important, and it's so crucial to the work that we do that we have these, amazing legends that promote and kind of, again, promote the work that we do, but also inspire the next generation.
It's fascinating to hear that insight from players who've taken very different paths since hanging up their boots. That's all we have time for this week. Do let us know your thoughts using the hashtag FootballNowRetirement, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.